All right, what a good... I just messed that up. All right, what it do, everybody? How are you guys doing today? That's, I guess, that's a little bit funny. Anyways, we're gonna be using some of the best guns here today in Battlefield 6. We're just gonna be vibing out, playing, of course, Conquest, playing some Rush, Breakthrough, any and all the above. We're just gonna be using guns that I think are actually really good. So I think it'll be a fun time. We're gonna sweat it out here a little bit, potentially. If you guys enjoy the stream, the video, whenever you happen to see it, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and let's get into it. What up, Jeremiah? Welcome in, good sir. Welcome in. I think we're gonna go play some Breakthrough, probably off rip. Actually, I take that back. We'll warm up on Empire State Conquest. It always seems to be a nice little warm up. Get a lot of action going, and then we'll hop into some other stuff. Actually, I'm gonna turn the fan on here real quick before I forget. And there we go. Fan is now on. If I don't have the fan on, there is a distinct possibility that my camera actually will just shut off. So that's always fun, hey? It just shuts off, I guess, because it gets too warm. It's not exactly like warm in this room, but you know, when you have two PCs and stuff like that, it definitely can. Ooh, that's right. Also, I do not happen to have my HUD on because I was taking screenshots. Yo, what up, Grim? What up, Austin? Wisdom, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I turn my game audio back up here. How are you all doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Great afternoon, great morning, evening. Not sure what time it is for y'all. Love mantling dumb stuff like that. Ooh, a shoddy. Shoddy. I gotta tighten up my headset here a little bit. Actually, I got a haircut today, and of course I lost some hair on the sides. I went down to a skin fade, so my headset's a little more loose. Day's been good. Just got a haircut. Kind of worked on a couple different things. Did a little cleaning around the house, and now we're here, of course, to dominate on some Battlefield, get some good clips, or die by an SV98. You always love it when that happens, right? Let's see. I guess we'll just probably spawn in here on our why not ride. I feel like I always start off the stream dying a couple times. I don't die by the SV98 much though, so you know. Ooh, couldn't evade that one, but at least I got a nice little 3 kills. Yo, what up, Yusuf? How are you? So you gonna, oh, he got. He was actually still up top right there. Good, thanks. Awesome, love to see it. Also gotta adjust my armrests there. The SV98 slaps in sweet spot range, I'm telling you. You know what? I'd probably, I assume it's gotta be good. It's just something I haven't really picked up. I mean, y'all know I'm not much of a sniper, you know, so. Ooh. Barely snagged his ass. And there's a shoddy. Damn. Dude, the last couple days, I've been legitimately dying to shotguns like a lot more frequently. There's a weapon that has the same iron sight as the MP5, but it's an AR. It's very disgusting and comfortable to use in long range. You know what? I'm not going to be able to tell you what AR that is because I don't know the iron sights of like any AR. Like, absolutely do not. I think they all largely come with a red dot, you know, ability to be able to equip it immediately. So it's like I always have a sight on no matter what. All right, we got some dudes probably up top here. Hold up, teammate. I might be able to get you. All right, bro. Never mind. Dude, another shoddy. Chuck for sponsorships. Dude, I'd love to have a nice sponsor. I'd love to have a nice sponsor. L85. The L85's got good. I believe probably the L85's got decent iron sights. Now, we got to be careful, bro. I got a fast killing gun, but apparently this dude has got a faster killing gun with that shotgun. Dude, do I got to whip out a shotgun my first game on? I might have to either whip out a shoddy or whip out an SMG. I'm thinking maybe I just go SMG or something, just the way everything is going right now. Like, shit. What I want to say this guy is a shotgun user. He's not. You like the NVO? I do. I think the NVO is actually real solid. You can have a... Oh. Well, thank you very much. Man, looks like all I needed was the CZ3A1, eh? All right, my shots just vanished into thin air. Hey, it is what it is. What it is. My teammate got lit up. NVO is actually NVO is a pretty good closer range AR. No BS. It's just got one of like the fastest TTKs. It's like up to like 10-ish meters or something like that. Like, you can for real do some dirty work with it. This would actually be a good map to run the NVO on. I could actually I could definitely try whipping it out here a little bit. All right, take some health. Hey, yo. And now we gotta res this guy. Dude, how do they keep getting res down there? What's your favorite map in Battlefield 6? Probably Siege of Cairo or Hagenthal, I'd venture to say. Both are really fun. I like the variety you get on Siege. I also really like the I just kind of like those meat grinder maps like Operation Metro and stuff. So for me, a map like Hagenthal works out great. Other than Domination or Breakthrough, what other game modes are you talking? I'm playing Conquest right now. So I'll play Conquest. You know, I like that. Escalation's not bad. I just don't really tend to go for it that often. We could definitely hop into some Conquest here this stream for sure. You gotta have a mortar guy like way over yonder, like way in the back of his spawn. Welcome into the stream, everybody, though. Hope you guys are having a great day. Friendly reminder, hit that like button. It does help me out in a major way. Would very much so appreciate that. If you got to go do something and you can afford to leave the stream open, you know, definitely leave it open in a tab. That also helps me out. Hold up. Ooh, level 258. We'd love to see that. Nobody down here. All right. Yo, what up, Paul? Hey, Paul. Hey, I know. I'm not sure. It might be late over there. Maybe you'll survive more than a couple minutes in the stream before you pass out. Let's see. I don't hear nobody over here. I mean, granted, this is our side, but yo, we had an RPG. Oh, that's cooked. Yo, what up, Bucky? Hey, Bucky, since you're the one that was asking a little bit about the controller stuff the last few days, that partnership is not going to happen. CZ or KV9? Oh, definitely the CZ. Definitely the CZ3A1. That is, it's not even close, in my opinion. The KV9 is definitely good, but like the magazine size is like piss poor, you know? It's all good. I mean, hey, listen, when you don't got terms that you're wanting to that you like, then you just don't gotta do the partnership. And that was kind of what it was for me. It was like I didn't like the terms, and they were at their viewpoint, I had my viewpoint, and I said, all right, no, see ya. It's 2 a.m. for me, but you're safe for a little bit. All right, Paul. Good man. Oh, a little bit of a delayed throw there. Take some health there, buddy. Take some health while you can. So as for controllers right now, I'm basically back to using my my Scuffin Vision or my DualSense Edge if I'm gonna be using a controller. Well, since that's basically what I'm running. And we are kind of beating some ass over there, but they're actually taking B, so I'm gonna get over here. Let's see. That's, dude, I literally missed some of my shots on that, like on my aim. Like, that's my fault. Love the Edge controller. Dude, I mean, it's a great controller. That's facts. You really can't beat a controller that's got like replaceable sticks. Like, that is a genius thing I think more people should do. Like, replaceable sticks are great. Maybe it's just, maybe Sony does that just because they can afford to, and you know, they're not a controller specific company. See, that's why you like the CZ right there. We're gonna sauce this up here. Imagine replaceable sticks. I'm not sure that's good for business, like, you know, in terms of like getting the most out of the customer, right? But I think it does also help the customer quite substantially, you know. Oh, bro's down there. He's down there in the corner. Let's see. We got some fellas here. I'll give you the CZ build. Yeah, for sure. I'll do that here I'm about to say right as soon as I die, but here we go. Have you ever gone abroad? Yeah, no, my family's all Canadian, so I go to the Great White North. I've also gone down to Cabo, stuff like that. So here's the build I'm running currently. Long suppressor, extended barrel, the 10-point vertical grip, 35 round fast mag, standard ammo, mag catch, the mini flex 1x, and the violet. You can obviously switch out the mag catch if you want to run like, you know, that 5-point light. I just don't feel like I need to on like non-Hagenthal maps. As a strong controller player, how do you feel about the keyboard and mouse versus controller player balance? So I think, I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, let's say, for instance, aim assist or whatever. It's like, it's there, but it's there because it's, you know, it's needed, right? So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. However, I do have the issue with controller players getting less recoil than keyboard and mouse players. I don't understand why that is a thing. I think it should just be universal recoil for everybody, and it should just be the exact same. Like, there's absolutely no reason for controller players to have less recoil on guns just because of the input. Like, you know, just keep it the same. Right? That's all you need. Yeah, what up, Gene? It's about to start cooking my day off. Well, I'm hoping, what are you making? What are you making? Are you, like, saying you're cooking like you're about to start making dinner? What up, Icy Ace? Welcome in. All right, this is not my range. Yeah, wait, I actually don't have a squad mate. Ain't that something? Oh, we're gonna have to, of course, mute him real quick. You want dinner done so you can get on Battlefield 6 earlier? Nice. Meal prep goes a long way. I'd be doing that a lot, where I batch cook like chicken and stuff like that. And so dinner for me is pretty simple, but I'm also like, you know, I'm by myself. Chicken fajitas, that sounds really gas. You master the TR7 recoil? Yeah, I mean, Austin, it's really not like that difficult of a gun to use. It's just a little bit tricky. So as long as you put a little time into it, like, you know, you can have a relatively like straight shot with it. Of course, it's still gonna kick regardless, but like, you know. You can be a real straight shooter with it. Damn, I got a lot of dudes right here. All right, let me just get out of this area here real fast. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, like, I get where you got the mouse, you got your whole arm to aim, so I'm like, that's fine. Like, I just think that, you know, if Call of Duty has it the exact same for everybody, so should Battlefield. You know, it's not like guns are inherently harder to control, like, really in Battlefield. You know, every game has got guns that got recoil, so it's like, just keep it the same, just keep it universal. I think that's just stupid. Controller players, I mean, you know, for an FPS game, I mean, technically speaking, keyboard and mouse is the, you know, obviously a thing you can do for pure reaction time and, you know, control. But that is like the top 0.0001% people you're going to see that have like the ridiculous flick. The average person is probably going to do better on controller, most likely. I think both have a high skill ceiling because you can do some crazy stuff on controller and keyboard and mouse, but I don't think there's really a disadvantage on this game. I've never felt at a disadvantage playing controller on Battlefield. I just know Battlefield has been more of a mouse and keyboard game historically. Oh, he's up there. You've been good at FPS with the controller since GoldenEye? Yeah, Dex, that's a long time. Yeah, Austin, it's like it really is one of those guns where it's like when you figure it out, it's kind of one of those like aha moments, and you're just able to like dominate because the TTK is so ridiculous. Okay, good night, Lurker. Hello, goodbye, good night, good evening. What up, Isaac? I think I really do think I think people that complain about controller versus keyboard mouse just are, I think they just complain too much. Like I think people are always looking for an excuse as to why they died, and they feel like, oh, I died because I didn't win that because I'm on keyboard and mouse. It's like, no, you're just bad. Like, that's as simple as it gets. You know, you didn't die because someone's hacking on you or because they have a controller or whatever. It's like, you just died because you missed your shots. Like, you're bad. That's also one thing, speaking of, yeah, console to PC, I can understand that to a little degree, but I mean, my buddy that is, that's played a lot of Battlefield on his PS5, bro still dominates. Like, you know, I don't think you're really, dude, I just spawned into a mortar. I really don't think you're at much of a disadvantage being on, even on console, right? Like, I really don't think so. I think you're perfectly fine on console and on PC. Like, if you were on PS4, okay, now we got a topic, because PS4 is ancient ass hardware, right? But right now, like with the consoles nowadays, especially like you get a PS5 Pro, anything else like that, you're fine. Like, you are perfectly competitive. I remember people used to talk about that on Warzone. Oh, you're on PC versus console. It's like, bro, I went and loaded up Warzone on my console. I dropped like 30 kills in a solo game. You know, I was like, guys, this is not that hard. You know, the recoil is still the same. You can still do the same stuff. Like, it's just your platform. I guess there's more of that disadvantage, you want to call it, graphics wise, but the console graphics, like if you've played on a PS5 or PS5 Pro, like I don't know about the Xbox, but everything looks great. Like, everything truly does look like very good. There's sometimes where like even the game looks better on console than it does on PC, because people like change their graphic settings to be more for frames versus the actual game, you know, itself. And where on console you're locked, like, you know, you can't dial stuff down too much. So we're gonna go play, you know what, actually let's try some Rush here. Let's try Rush, you know, Hackenthal, Iberian, Sobek, Siege. We'll just kind of get in here and have some fun games. Yeah, and then if you're using with a monitor, then you're fine. Like, then you have your 120 FPS. Like, I mean, I'm not getting like, you know, 300 FPS on this game. Like, in order to get really good FPS, you probably got to spend like $2,000-$3,000 on a computer. Whereas a console is like, well, now it's going to be like 900. So the gap's closing there. But yeah, so I mean, you got like the real high-end people, of course, will have a slight advantage, but it's not like it puts you, that's not going to be the thing that like makes the difference between you and someone that's like, if someone's really good on console, they're going to piss on you. Wisdom, I have heard of that game. Yes. I know it's more of a realistic game. Yeah, it don't matter how many FPS you get, you're still gonna get pissed on by somebody. Like, that is just the nature. That is just the nature of the game. Yeah, it's a very minor difference. And then you start factoring in stuff like netcode and lag. Like imagine you got like a $7,000 setup, and then someone's over here on their PS5 on their TV, but they have like a 5 ping. They're right next to the server. They're probably gonna win that gunfight, you know? I'd almost argue your internet, like how close you are to a server, almost matters slightly more than your hardware. Oh, I didn't think I thought I was gonna be able to get around there. You understand why the PS5 Pro style cost heaps more than the Xbox? Are you talking about like just the console itself, or like what? Wait, I accidentally swapped guns. No. Oh, Austin, if you were on a 60 millisecond ping, yeah, you definitely are at a disadvantage. Like, I play on right now, what am I on? A 43. I don't really ever get higher than this, so I can't really vouch, you know, and say, like, how bad it ends up being, but I know it's not ideal. Yeah, PC and consoles keep getting more expensive. My gaming days are numbered. Hey, bro, just the GTA 6 and PS5 bundle, whenever that comes out, that's probably gonna be like $1,000 bundle right there. Sorry, guys. Am I a university graduate? No. I am indeed not. I went to college. I was gonna for like a year and a half before I stopped doing before I stopped going to school to be a YouTuber full time. I was going for whatchamacallit, 3D animations, because I actually wanted to make video games. Hey, yo. Oh, in the corner. Couldn't even see that. When I hope on Amazon most PS5 Pro controller type is at least $50 to $100 more expensive than the Xbox style. Oh, I don't know particularly about that. I haven't looked at an Xbox controller. I don't have anybody that I know that uses an Xbox controller besides my one buddy Ears, and he likes to use a very like an older generation Xbox Elite controller. He I don't know what it is. Bro's a different breed. He uses a controller that still requires batteries. And I'm like, I don't get it. Let's get around here, hopefully take him out a little bit. Damn, dude, that reload just got me there. Why don't I play Call of Duty anymore? Just because I don't really enjoy it. I just don't enjoy it, man. It's just not really for me. You know, I just don't really care to play COD. Now I have extra points left over. What do I do? You know what? Maybe a light on the mag catch. We just got points. Yeah, it's just I don't know, COD just, not that it's not for me anymore, it's just I don't like BO6 was such a trash ass game, and then BO7, like I'm not like, it's not like that's really inherently better. It's got a lot of content, but it's like everything's just still, you know, recycled. Still content we've already previously had. They just rebranded it, right? Yeah, I don't, dude, batteries can kick rocks. Like the only reason I got batteries is for my TV remote. That's it. Well, dude, MW4 has got to be the best thing ever, basically. I mean, if you're competing with GTA, like if you're not making the best game of all time, like you're cooked. My controller ran out of juice the other day and I mag dumped my gun into a wall. I mean, listen, my controller stays permanently plugged in just because I'm on PC. So I have to basically have this plugged in. So I never have that issue. I just realized I didn't make my TikTok stream go live. Oh, good. Okay, we'll do that after this game. Hopefully I can catch a little bit of a flank here. No, he was actually looking behind him. Oh, that's cracked. Will you ever go for a recording or gaming room tour? I could definitely do that. That's actually, that's a good idea. You know, Austin, I will say I'm hyped for what they're going to be doing here for the coming seasons. Like, we don't obviously know that yet, but if the leaks from that video, from the video that I made, end up being true, where it's like, you know, actually like 3 maps in the season and we get like a good amount of content, it's like, okay, like we're in business. Like that is what the people want, more maps. Dude, Battlefield 2042 was DOA, Dead on Arrival. That game, I mean, that was not a game people were gonna be playing. I got faith in the I got some faith in the dev team over at Battlefield. Like, you know, obviously I think they, you know, they hear the people, right? And that's why they added in, like, they're talking about Golmud Railway and stuff, and, you know, things are planned out seasons in advance. So even if they like let's say hurt us, I don't know how easy it is, like logistically speaking, to move up. Just to move up content. Like, I don't know if you can just move up content per season, since everything's all kind of like themed out. Like, these 2 maps were themed out for the season. Whoa. It's not like the maps have no themes to them. You can just like slide them up a season. Like, you know, for instance, like COD. They remastered like 4 or 5 maps. There's no theme to that. They just threw in a bunch of multiplayer maps. Whereas all these ones are all themed for the season and what happens in the season. All right, well, that was a smart play. Yeah, Austin, apparently, what I'm seeing is that the M16 that apparently we're supposed to be getting, some people, I've been seeing the leaks come out in Battle Labs. And apparently the Battle Labs leaks are showing that it's the M16A4, which is supposed to be, I believe, a burst. And yeah, people need to not have, yeah, Dex, I agree. Rose-tinted glasses, like, yeah, just because maybe Battlefield 4 ended up being a really good game doesn't mean it started off as a stellar game. It started off being pretty ass. Like, it literally made me stop playing the franchise because of how bad it was. All right, my shots just were kind of ghost. Yeah, no BS. I didn't even touch 2042 for that. I literally played it for a video. I was like, you know what? Probably like 2 years later, well, actually, technically, it was like 5 years later. 2042 is not that bad. But when it came out, oh no, dude, the 2042 beta had less problems than the full game. The beta. I played the beta pre-release with a few with other creators. Like, I had like a closed alpha beta session. Like, I think it's the alpha, actually. That was better than the full release of the game. The full release of the game was an absolute mess. I couldn't get my controller to connect. The game crashed all the time. Textures were shit. Like, the whole thing was a literal mess. I heard a theory that season 2 was delayed because they wanted to prepare an extra map that we got in that we got more in season 3. I'm assuming is what you're saying. I could see that. What up, Brent? Sorry, I didn't see your comment earlier. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I could definitely see that. Oh, dude. I talked about, yeah, Dex, I talked about it in my video. I was like, the amount of guys, or the amount of times I died to somebody, because I played Battlefield 3 on PlayStation 3. The amount of times I died to somebody that had a service star, like had, you know, hundreds of service stars with the M16A3 was ridiculous. Like, I don't know what, I think, I'm not sure, like, how often you got a service star, like, what was the requirement? Was it a 500 kills, 1,000 kills? Like, I can't remember. But I just remember that I died to a lot of people that, like, were only used me M16. It was nuts. That, or, you know, of course, the back in that game is the AEK. Now people just call it, you know, obviously in this game it's the Cord, but, you know, back in that game I loved the AEK. The AEK 971. Dude, yeah, listen, hey Bucky, I'm 100% with you. Ribbons, service stars, like, listen, you know how cool it was to be able to get a combat efficiency ribbon? You went on like a 7-kill streak, combat efficiency, it just popped up on the screen. That was gas. Like, that was sick. Like, that was what we needed. Like, I was like, that's like a small quality of life thing that I think would make a huge difference for people that play the game, that keeps them more engaged. There's stuff popping up on their screen. Like, that'd work great nowadays. Let me just make sure I go to my live for this, for the good old Talkerson. All right. Got that queued up, so that's awesome sauce. One star per 100 kills, a 21 for the M16. Dude, I don't even want to know how many it got. I could legitimately probably find I still got my PS3. So I could go load in Battlefield 3 on PS3, and I could probably figure out how many service stars and what I got, like, my stats were. Can you tell me what to use in RedSec? Clint, I really am not much of a RedSec guy, like, to be fully transparent. So I'm not going to be much help there. I know that I really liked using the B36 and the USG 90. Those are, like, really, really good. What do I feel like using? I want to use the M4. Maybe we'll just use my TR7. Bro, hey, listen, if I ever get a chance to talk to some Battlefield devs, I mean, I'd definitely lobby for them to bring back some ribbons on the top of the screen. Like to see Battlefield 6 more points for full defib revives. That's a good idea. I think that'd be a good idea. What up, Slim? Have you tried using an SMG and DMR in the assault class? Goes crazy instead of using a beacon. I mean, I haven't tried that only because I only ever run one item or one gun, you know, on the assault class. I just don't like how little ammo you get when you run two. Yo, he literally just ignored my teammate for me. Make ribbons great again. Was it MRGA? Murga? Let me see if I can spawn on a teammate here. That'd be preferable. I might even actually just run the TR7 on assault just to get more of that benefit. Oh, they disarmed A. Ripperoni caught me in the reload. I think in Battlefield 1 they should add OP vehicles to losing team. Wait, what? Try making a TR7 build with a semi-trigger upgrade and the extended barrel to killer DMR. Is this, Josh, is this some new tech that I don't know about? What kind of, are you putting me onto something, or is this kind of some BS? I tried. You tried it, it's very good. Okay, Austin's kind of vouching for you, so I don't know. Maybe you got something on your hands here. I'm not opposed to giving it a try. That is for sure. I just had to choose a direction to go. All right, we're gonna place the beacon down right here. I'm here. Come on, let's get you back up, brother. QBZ still very good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is indeed very good. You'll have a great time using it. Getting a lot of assists here today, I guess. Let's get around this outside here. Ooh, get absolutely pissed on, brother. Not gonna expose myself over here unless I hear someone actually actively disarming it. And there we go. That is how you do that. Hold up, can I shoot him? Oh, I hit him for 90, wow. All right, can someone drop me some ammo? I would like to use that. And see, this is why I was running support. Ha. All right. No one hit me at that res button. Yeah, Wisdom, I got you. I got you here. I'll just show you now. So this is my build that I really like. 25-point long suppressor, light barrel. This is the stubby grip, 20 round fast, standard ammo, the one-time sight, and the violet laser. This right here is that right there is a very, very fun build to use. It's gonna have some recoil, but it's more geared towards being like a carbine, where you're better for closer range, you know, stuff like that. It's not as much for like long distance. Okay, I gotta get rid of this.
Our charges on Alpha have been disarmed.
Watched this video on the M10 slugs earlier. Looks like a better DMR than most DMRs. Now that might be interesting to test out, actually.
We have set charges on Bravo.
Yo, my dude is flying through the air shooting at me. Got him. Sorry, teammates, I will sit up here.
Right, our troops have destroyed objective Bravo. Objective marked. Support the attack.
Lord have mercy.
Be advised you are leaving the combat area. Be advised.
I'm still going kind of nuts.
Explosive set on objective Alpha.
Let's see what I can do. Flash Comp is a great addition, I agree. It is a great addition to the game. Huge. Oh, I was coming to get you, bro. Well, now I have kit swapped and I'm giving myself ammo off your body.
Command sweep for remaining targets. We are tracking you outside the combat zone. Get back.
Bro's ass is grass down there. Like the haircut? Thank you, Purple. Thank you. Thank you very much. Looking sleek.
Secure the sector.
Listen, I'm just trying to look. I'm just trying to be handsome out here. All right, we're gonna... Yo, can I just... Hello?
Attention, we need attack support on the marked objective.
Man, look, we're...
Objective Alpha.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, you know, I guarantee that was an oversight that they didn't add it to the new gun. That's actually, like, it is such a dumb thing that the new attachment's not on the new gun. It's like, okay, I understand it's not on the QBZ because the QBZ's got, like, no muzzle attachments, but to not add it on the new gun, that it's got all these attachments, it's like, bro, what are we doing? All right, I'm kind of playing, I'm PTFOing today, fellas.
We have set charges on Bravo.
I've been a menace to the enemy team this game. I am carrying the team. Might as well throw another nade down there for good measure. There we go. Love to see it. Thank you, Woomeister. Thank you very much. And thank you, Austin. Thank you very much. Yo, Drago, thank you. Thanks for the follow. I'm a noob at this game. How do I become good at aiming like you? So I gotta so what you gotta do, like, first of all, I don't know if you're on keyboard, mouse, controller. If you're on controller, I got controller settings for you. Definitely go check them out. That'll help you out, not like fight the game really, and then you can adjust things from there. It should be something to work off of. But then after that, it just comes down to time in game and reps, you know, like actually playing the game. And like doing things to be conscious, like doing things with the consciousness to be aware to get better. Like you don't try to continuously make the same mistakes over and over again. Also, centering makes a big difference. Thank you, Dex. M417 is pretty crazy. I will not lie. It is a good gun to use. It is a good gun to use. I don't know if I ever saw someone win in Rush on a Beering as defense. You know, Paul, you probably ain't wrong about that one. It's a little harder to win on defense. Okay, actually, someone was talking about the NVO a little bit earlier. We can run almost like... We can technically try to make this a... Like, actually, hold on. Let me just put the hand stop on there. Put the light barrel on. They don't really got any reason for you to... I mean, and then we can throw in the lightweight rounds. I think this this gun is actually pretty good for closer to medium-ish range. You got aim assist when you use controller on PC? Yep, you do. And X, I'm on PC with a controller. What up, Big Puggy? Josh, I'll have to do that in another game. I'd like to use the DMR here for this one. Real men do... Hey, listen, that is not a thing. Real men do not use iron sights. No, we're not going down that route. His iron sights are booty butt cheeks in this game. I'm ranked, was it? What rank am I? Like 258. I will say, honestly, I'm not even a fan of the MP7 or M4A1 irons. I'm really not. I really do wish that the irons were like just a one-time zoom, not like a 1.5 times. I know a strat, Chuck B. Recon, then place a claymore opposite direction from the enemy vehicle spawn. That's dirty. Wait, am I on defense? Fuck, I'm not playing this. I didn't realize I was on defense. I thought I was on attack. That's cooked. Yeah, COD has been like famous for having great iron sights. You can run them like, you know, I'd run them on like a bunch of SMGs, you know, stuff like that. Okay, we didn't need to. We're not playing a Beering offensive again. We're not doing that. So we'll take off a Beering offensive. I can put on Hagenthal. What's the gun you use the most? I don't know if I got a gun I use the most. Maybe like the M4A1, B36, somewhere around there. I'd say that's like a gun that I use, guns I use very frequently. I'm on attack. It's a crazy map right there, though. Yeah, what up, Amir? Oh, we actually just went through that first sector. Do I not have a squad? Damn. Is that because there's bots in this thing? No, I just don't got a squad. All right, I guess I'm gonna be my own spawn point. See, Woomeister just likes putting himself at a disadvantage using iron sights, I see. He says, I'm not gonna be using a red dot. Oof.
Medic!
Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna put this down right here. I ain't got nothing else. Nowhere better to put it.
We found explosives in Alpha.
My fault, my fault. Big Puggy, it depends what you need help with. Ask me here and I can tell you. I really don't read my TikTok DMs a whole lot, just to be honest with you, because people ask me a bunch of stuff that I'm like, that it's just not beneficial. That it's like you could literally just, you know, look at my page. Sometimes you need the extra 5 points to customize the gun, bro. Like, I don't know. I'd rather, dude, I'm winning more gunfights having a red dot sight on this than like anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like versus irons? Hell no. Actually, you know what? Maybe let's not do light. No, we can do lightweight. And I don't got nothing else. Oh wait, we can use a light and suppressor. We're just trying things out here. I actually have a squad mate, which is nice, but he was getting cooked. Oh, Puggy, that's so if you're trying to get into, are you talking about like the clips, like the actual videos, like you don't like the placement with like the face cam and the gameplay and stuff like that? Is that what you're talking about? The AK-40 is very, very underrated. Just let me know, and I can tell you right here. So like, it's really not difficult stuff. Oh man. Yeah, that's simple. Puggy, what you really need is you need an editing software, and you need to set your editing software to be in the format of, so you know, widescreen is 1920 by 1080. Vertical format is 1080 by 1920. So all you got to do is have it set up like that, and then if you use Adobe products like Adobe Premiere, then you just are creating different, you're just basically duplicating your video track like 3 times. And you have one that's basically big, it's got a blurred background. You have one that's just, you know, cropped down to a specific size for your gameplay. And then you use one that's got a crop for your face cam. It's just like three different things. It's pretty simple, and then all you do is just save it as presets in Premiere, and that way you can just drag and drop it onto your clips. You don't gotta do it manually every time. Do you have the HD textures installed? I find it, dude, there's extra textures to install in this game. Hey, whatever's on the game I got, and I don't have any issues. I don't know what. Yeah, so CapCut, all you get, I mean, I don't really know how to do CapCut for all that to be 100%, but I think the same general thing applies, where you're trying to, basically you're creating different video layers and you're just cropping it out. All you're doing is just taking, like, having like three different video tracks, and then face cam, gameplay, you know, background. That's it. It's really simple. And I don't know if you can save presets like that in CapCut, but if I was you, I would highly recommend looking into maybe getting Premiere if possible. If you're a student, they normally always have crazy student discounts, so you don't like pay hardly anything for it. It'd be like basically paying probably for like TikTok Premium or whatever the hell it is. Or, I mean, cap cut premium. M417 or TR7? Probably TR7, to be honest with you. Is there dudes up there? There are dudes up there. No, something blew up. Dude, what am I getting hit markers for? Did I blow something up? Damn. Yeah, the TR7 ain't for the faint of heart, but if you can be all right with that recoil, you're gonna be doing good. Lurgex not feeling COD? Nope. Dude, I just don't be playing COD. Like, I for real don't. Like, I don't know if that's... I know I grew majority of my following early on with COD, but I just... Ever since Battlefield 6 came out and Black Ops 7 was kind of bad, or I was looking forward to it, I ditched. Liking using this 10-point grip here, honestly. And no, I've never been on Siege. Someone asked me that the other day. I can't remember who it was. But no, I'm not much of a Siege guy just because it's like a search and destroy style mode, and I'm very much not a search and destroy person. Like I like respawn. I believe MW4 will be that reset that COD needs. I truly think that... Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong in chat, but I think the amount of... Well, the back-to-back Black Ops titles obviously don't work that great. And then second, I think the amount of movement that is in the game is very off-putting to the average player. I think to the average player, I think seeing all the grapples and all the crazy slides is just not it. Our teammates are, I think, oh, we're decently far up here. All right, I'm gonna go snag this up. I'm gonna go snag this plant here. Ooh, little heady. I got hit with the little heady. Bye, Chuck. Bag you out. All right, see you later, Austin. Thank you for hanging out with me, man. Oh, is there an email address I can send you for a video idea? I think it's killer. I haven't seen anyone do it before. I do have my Bucky. I do have my email. Or do you have Instagram? Bucky, do you have Instagram? If you do, just shoot me a message on there. And I do have an email, but if you don't have one, I can give you that. But overall, like, yeah, just hit me on the gram. Yeah, so if you go to my Instagram is linked here in my description, and just go ahead and shoot me a message right there. And as long as as long as you have the same name on there, like, I'll check it as soon as I'm done streaming. I do have high hopes for MW4. I think Infinity Ward, if anyone's going to reset the game, like reset something, right, I think it would be them. I just have to hope that they do it the right way, because Infinity Ward is prone to, like, totally going, like, off the wall and, like, not doing things the right way. Like, IW does IW things, right? We're gonna go play a little bit of Iberian on Conquest, and I might even play a little bit of Siege on Conquest. It's like, if anyone's gonna do it, yeah, it's gonna be them. Or, hey, listen, Sledgehammer. Listen, I think Sledgehammer Sledgehammer did a good job. Advanced Warfare. I believe underrated. Advanced Warfare was underrated. It was it's actually a pretty damn good game for what it is, right? Like, I'm not gonna cap and say it was the best thing since, you know, sliced bread, but like, I liked it. All right, Paul. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good rest of your night, and hope you enjoy the rest of the stream recording in the morning.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
Now we're talking about that M417, so it made me want to slap that bad boy on. So, freezing that this match. IW, yeah, Infinite Warfare was that's like, see, Infinite Warfare came out after Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 3 was like one of the best games. It's different. It's Mitch Buck. Okay, Buck, y'all remember that. It's similar enough. I definitely had some more shots in there. Well, the same people, Chris, are not making the next COD that have made Black Ops 6 and 7. Treyarch made BO6 and 7, and then Infinity Ward is making MW4. And then Sledgehammer should be having the game after them. For the life of me, I don't understand why we had back-to-back Black Ops titles. I don't get it, but that clearly was nowhere close to the move, and they just fumbled. I thought it was a stupid idea the moment I heard it. The only reason MW3 worked coming off MW2 was because everyone disliked MW2, so MW3's whole plot was, hey guys, we're not MW2. That's like the only reason it worked. And I think and Treyarch got lucky with Cold War only because it came out basically during the pandemic, and you know, Warzone was popping. That's the only reason they got lucky with that. I don't think they've made a good game since Black Ops 3 or 4. Do you map your jump button on your controller? Yeah, so I'm using on a controller that's got 4 paddles. So my paddles are all mapped to face buttons. Meaning that basically I use my paddles largely to jump and reload and swap weapons and stuff like that. I do occasionally just, you know, I don't really ever hit the button, you know, to jump, but I will sometimes hit reload manually on like the face buttons. Would recommend you do that. If you only got 2 paddles on your controller, I'd highly recommend them. You just use one for jump and one for reload. That way you can do your jump slide, you know, all that fun jazz. Get pissed on like that guy. Yeah, if you got just 2 paddles, slap them bad boys on, jump and reload, and you'll be good to go. That's all you need. You played every single COD there was except Infinite Warfare. Well, you didn't miss much, truthfully. So, yeah, that was a game that. So I was making videos on Black Ops 3 at the time, as like that was my full-time gig, and yeah. All of us basically that were making vids at that time just said, you know what? We're not going to post Infinite Warfare. We're going to go back to Black Ops 3 for year 2. And that's when they literally were started making content for BO3 year 2 because of how bad Infinite Warfare was, like selling or played. So they definitely made a dud with that game. People tend to not like stuff that's too futuristic, so I think Infinite Warfare fell in that sort of bucket. Priority system, what are we talking about? Meister. Sofa King, it's just Hagenthal base. It's just free in the update, you know what I'm saying? That's what I have the title for. Vincent, I like, listen, I'm a huge fan of Grand Bazaar. So if we're getting a Grand Bazaar in season 3, that's like, that's what's up, right? Disc, we're just not, I'm just talking about Hagenthal, brother. I'm just talking about Hagenthal. I just keep a base stream title. Ooh, he like literally ran into that one. Oh, I thought I was gonna have a shot hit. Yeah, what up, High Great? You said sorry for joining late. No worries at all. Tried the SGX loadout you showed last stream and loved it. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Love to see that. As long as you're killing it and having a blast, it's all about. It's your second Battlefield ever. Oh, your first one was Hardline. Wow. And Z Jones, I'm using the M417A2, the carbine. The fact that Hardline was your first Battlefield is actually kind of wicked. I actually haven't heard someone say that before, that Hardline was their first. Normally it's like this game or like could be 5 or 1 or something like that, right? Yo, Dan and Nunn, thanks for the subs. The Hardline's it, dude. Hardline is one of those ones that was kind of like not really an official. It was like not an official title, but an official title. Like, funny how that worked. I said when running, if you press jump and crouch at the same time, you'll jump slide. Yeah, it's like you jump and you can slide. Yeah, that's basically what I do. But I always like to do the jump, aim, slide. Oof. Shoot, you've been playing since Bad Company? Josh, I've been playing since Bad Company 1 as well, if that's the one you're talking about. So don't worry. You are among fellow old heads or unks. I literally just got stuck on that. That is right there what I got stuck on. You excited for Hardline 2 announcement set in 1930? Gene, you gotta be chatting out your ass. I've not heard nothing about that. Ooh, you gotta be chatting, doing some serious chatting over there. If they made another Hardline before they made a Bad Company 3, dude, I would actually be pissed. Ben, it's going great, man. Thanks for asking. How are you? Vietnam was your first, missed out on 1942. See, yeah, that's definitely before my time on the field. Great games, but just before my time. Hey, yo, don't let me get blown up over here. I'm doing very good, Terry. How are you? I don't know if I'd say it's prop. No. Don't give me another Hardline. Give me Bad Company 3. It's the perfect time for a Bad Company 3. Bring back Haggard, Sweetwater. I forget the other two guys' names. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring back the fellas. That's that. You get a memorable campaign out of it. You get some great multiplayer maps and shenanigans. It'll be awesome. You can play like Bad Company 2 had some incredible maps. You have color settings? I really don't got much of a color correction on there, T3. Like, I really don't. I have like, since I'm on PC, the only thing I really got is I have like a minor color correction, like saturation, like in my NVIDIA control panel, like not NVIDIA filters, my control panel itself. So I have a minor, like, it's like 56% instead of 50. So it's really nothing crazy. And then I have, I think, a little bit of brightness. If they, yeah, you know, Dex, I think I remember seeing that where they didn't understand why Bad Company was so popular. It's like, dog. Like, did you play the game? It was literally the bee. It was like literally the bee's knees. Like, it was so fun. Maybe it's because Battlefield's never been a super story-driven game. Maybe they didn't understand. It's like people actually like the characters. But it's like, the maps were great. Everything was fun. Everything felt like visceral. The graphics were killer for back then when it came out. Dude, I love the ambiance, the vibe. If you give me Battlefield, dude, if you give me Bad Company 3, I'm bricked out of my mind. Sniping was even fun, bro. Yeah, sniping. I don't know, Gene. I haven't played the Battlefield 6 campaign. But also, where do you... Wait, what? What, Chris? What about RedSec? Oh, yeah, RedSec could be really good. But that just requires whoever is actually updating it to really have that creative freedom to be able to go do that. Your coworker told you it's good. You know what? I've thought about trying it, to be honest with you, because, you know, it's not like it got the reviews that the Black Ops 7 campaign got. That is the biggest abomination of a campaign I've ever seen for a Call of Duty title. Everyone that worked on that campaign should be fired. Like, anyone who greenlit the Black Ops 7 campaign should be fired. It's a literal, it's like you're literally tripping balls to, like, play the campaign. But I'd play the Battlefield 6 one. I just never really got into it just because, you know, I normally don't get into campaigns too fast, specifically because, you know, if they don't drop, if they drop at the same time as the multiplayer, I'm really just kind of prone to only going for the multiplayer. All right, see you guys later. I'm out. Give me supplies. Give me supplies. Prizen. Thank you. I got some. Chuck doesn't like shrooms. Yep, confirmed. I'm shroomist. No, it's just the campaign was literal, like, dog shit. Like, it was a short campaign, and it was bad. The whole thing was bad. Dude, when I saw the campaign trailer, I couldn't even tell what it was about. And then you start playing the actual campaign, and you start dealing with, like, someone... You're playing, like, a giant zombie boss version of whoever it was. It's like, talk about cooked. You're a bitch. Aw. Yo, in Canoe, thank you for that follow. I missed the Bad Company 2 class balance. Yeah, I do. Listen, I like the Bad Company 2 class balance. Not that I don't really, like, I'm not against open classes by any means. But it was cool for back in the day. Like, it fit that game very well. And, like, high key, it was cool or funny seeing, like, just seeing all the bush Wookiees running around, and you knew exactly that they had a sniper or they had C4 or something else like that. Shenanigans. Hey, what up, Jeet? Welcome in, welcome in.
Echo is being captured by hostiles. All call sign.
All right, that's all you up there, buddy. I'm done. My personal opinion, the Battlefield 6 campaign is okay compared to Battlefield. If compared to Battlefield 3, is great compared to with Battlefield 5. See, I never played Battlefield 5's campaign. I missed out on a lot of those campaigns. I don't know. Battlefield's just every one of those games where I'm like, hey, you know, I need to play the campaign. If it got rave reviews, then it's like, all right, you know, bet. But I just always hopped on Battlefield and went straight for multiplayer. Yeah, Dex, I see what you're saying. I can see that reasoning. I think if they went back to like a closed class system, it probably would piss some people off to a degree. Like you only were able to run, let's say, ARs on assault. Only able to run, you know, LMGs on support. I'm not a fan of that, you know. I'm using the M417A2. And Caro, I'm playing on PC, but with a controller. Ooh. I'm getting out of there. Yo, he evaded my bullets. Low key. All right, the CZ. I've got that thing already like way maxed out, like level 50 plus. That's in the game since release. I think it's a great game. It's got great foundation. It just needs more content, really, about it, and maybe some better netcode, and that's really about it. Like, I think weapon balance is great. I think, you know, the game is in a pretty good spot, all things given. It just needed more content. Should have had more in the seasons. Fixes should have come sooner. The only memorable for me is just, and everyone else, is the Last Tiger German story. Hi, Great. Which one is that? Is that part of Battlefield 1, I assume? Or Battlefield 5? Tips for going to FPS YT from scratch. You're definitely going to want to, well, think about this, G. What you need to do is you need to create content that you yourself would enjoy watching. So, like, for me, the style of content I create and the thumbnail style and everything that I do is stuff that I'd click on. And it brings the people that I want to my page. So that's something you have to think about. Just making good content. And the packaging is very, very crucial. Like, your title and thumbnail is the first thing people see. So if your title thumbnail is not good, then everything else doesn't matter. Also, then you utilize the ability to use shorts, you know, TikTok, everything like that. Like, get your clips out there. It's a whole different realm of discovery that you should definitely be doing. We're gonna get some breakthrough here. What up, Tim? Yeah, no, definitely more maps. One net. I know you're on TikTok here, but you haven't seen. So I made a video talking about Season 3 leaks, and it is leaked to have 3 maps. Leaked to have 3 maps right now. Not sure what is going to be happening, but we could have more, could have less. No, we're not going to have less. We should have 3. Considering one's Goal Mud Railway. And they're actually having that leaked right now, since there's a Battle Labs test, I think, starting tomorrow. October isn't a great release window for Battlefield. DICE devs having their having their Christmas vacation, stuff like that. Dude, like, COD does that, Battlefield does that. Like, drop a game and then go on vacation. And it's like, wait, hold up, wait a minute. We need some fixes. Nope, Josh, this is not a map for a DMR. I know you're chomping at the bit for me to use a DMR. Let me get something that's a little bit more farther out than this. I won't have any hate if you don't like it. Well, if I get a longer distance map, I will try it. Let's see, what do I feel like using? I almost low-key want to use the AK-4D. But I'd run it strictly with like a red dot. Yeah, we'd run it just like a red dot. We kind of run it like this. We'll try it out. Actually, I take that back. That's not going to be good for kind of doing a little slip and sliding around here on this board. Shit, I don't even know what to run. I'm kind of like a little bit perplexed, confused. Definitely not the L85. That thing's doo-doo nuggets. We don't be messing with that gun. We'll run our VCR here. Pablo, appreciate the follow. Jeep, you need to have good... Long form's a lot harder. I'm going to tell you this right now, Jeep. Long form is a lot harder to get views on, but it's very rewarding. Long form definitely will help you cultivate more of a consistent audience because they had to click on your content in the first place. So you don't start slacking on it just because it's not doing a whole lot. Short form gives you that push because the way the algorithms are designed. Anybody and everybody can get a little bit of views on short form, but if your videos die out very quickly, that is a result of, you know, the algorithm pushing it to people and then people not agreeing and being like, I want to see more of this. Kind of at the point of being bored with it, you do casuals and try pistols only. I mean, whatever works. I'd be trying out like a bunch of different builds and stuff like that, you know, like I'd be kind of doing everything. I say, is everyone and their mom avoiding hit reg here? Like, Christ. Ouch. This is literally one of the reasons I'll run assault on this board. Yo, he's actually running, you know, you're telling I said this is not a map for a DMR, and bro is actually running a DMR up there. Maybe a short form series of best loadouts for each gun. Pablo, I mean, I do upload pretty much daily, you know, style vids like that where I show like a loadout or something cool or whatnot, but I don't know if I'm going to cover each gun. Because normally my short form is based off of my long form. That's my fault.
Defensive position needed on the marked objective.
All right, well, we got a teammate that's got a beacon here, so we're just gonna not use ours. Just sauce that over there real quick. Damn. Oh, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Hold up, if I really wanted to, I could go down to the 15-point hand stop and run, let's say, a violet laser, and now I don't know, we'll have more recoil, but we'll see if it ends up being worth it to use. Oh, okay. Nice. Good. Nice beacon placement. All right. Wait, both of those guys are still alive in the corner? What?
Bravo.
Yeah, Bucky, I'll check my messages here after stream. I'll make sure to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably go around here. Oh, we got B. We're about to get B. Nice. Are we dead ass? I just tried to spawn B.
Attack support needed on marked objective.
Yeah, it's still visible. The violet's very minorly visible, so it's like it's fine. To me, I don't really care that much. Like if it's a little bit visible, it's not like green laser visible. All right, we're gonna just put this down here so we at least got a nice little halfway point. That's really all I care about.
We've lost control of Bravo. We are moving on objective Alpha.
Take this ammo.
Noise.
I got back.
Alright, we took back the objective.
Oh, I thought I was gonna slide by him there real quick. I think it's yeah. I think it's largely just visible when you're like looking at them. It's really not that visible. Like I can see it if people are laying down prone like in a corner. You know, you can kind of see it, but it's really not visible much. Like not something I care about. I mean, I've ran the green laser plenty of times. I've used the flashlight, so it's like not like I don't care. I just got VCR'd. I would prefer the game without mortars. I will not lie.
Under our control.
I'm not exactly a fan of the mortars.
Attack support needed on the marked objective. Be advised, the enemy is attacking Alpha.
Oh, that another guy stepping out right there was not good. And none of those guys are medics.
Control of objective Alpha.
Although we're gonna do that.
We have Bravo under attack.
We're like pushing through, but like not pushing through. Like I don't know how to.
Objective Alpha. We have Bravo under attack.
Wait, he's up top.
Our forces have neutralized Bravo.
That's so gremlin-y, bro.
Bravo is under our control.
Imagine playing like that.
Attack support on the marked objective.
Imagine playing like that. Let's get down there to A and snag this here real quick. Like, we gotta get something going.
We are moving on objective Alpha.
Sometimes mortars can be tedious to play against, and they can be really bad if you got a lot of people doing them, but more often than not, you're fine.
I got you.
All right, we'll take that.
Be advised, enemy attack launched on Bravo. We've got mass casualties. Stay alive.
Yeah, I did not want to do that. Ah. Oh, yeah. The hallway can be super swarmed. You know, Josh, that's not a bad idea.
Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
He took. Oh, he was trying to take out my beacon. Hey, oh, hey, I am right here, Goy.
Medic!
That's fine. No, I'm playing on like high graphics technically. I'm playing on high, and then slight, obviously, like my color correct. I don't have any color correction actually on my recording, or like my software, I should say. Defeat is imminent. I feel like this game hasn't been going on that long, but maybe our teammates just dying a hell of a lot over here. Let's just put this down here. And let's get back over to A real quick. Mop up some of these fellas. Oh my lord. No, that was like about to be free. Yeah, I know, Northwest. It's great. It's great when people just pass you up. All right, let's spawn on this guy. As much as I want to go back there and snag some fellas,
Enemy attack confirmed on Alpha.
oh, I got a triple. We got overtime going, and they got that. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. All good at ease, what it is. Yo, what up, Ernie? How are you? How are you, good sir? Rainer, sorry, I don't understand Spanish. You're not the translate that. All right, about to go have go to do food shop for the week. Have a good rest of your stream. All right, Bucky, I'll make sure to check my messages afterwards. Have a good rest of your night. Afternoon, whatever time may be over there in the land down under. Did I get a haircut? Yes, sir, I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing. You have no hair? That is all good. I'm sure you look good bald. I'm sure you're a very handsome fella bald. Let me see if I can get attack on siege. That would be preferable. We'll take off Hagenthal. Get back in there. That's where you live, is the land down under. Awesome. Hey, I mean, we got a few people that come that that watch from like Australia, I think New Zealand as well. I'm not sure Bucky. I think Bucky's might be in New Zealand or in Australia. I can't remember if it's New Zealand or Australia. It's one of the two. But we have a few people that watch routinely. Okay, we're gonna switch up what we're gonna be using here. Maybe I'll go for an SMG. No, I feel like I still should go for an AR. Maybe I can try that AK-40. Oh, I got sniped, dead ass. Josh, you're from New Wales, United Kingdom. All right. Yeah, I got a lot of people also just from overseas that watch too. Brisbane. Is it Brisbane or Brisbane? Or minor surgery I had yesterday. Hopefully everything went all right. Hopefully everything went smoothly. Surgery is never fun. I'm actually gonna throw on like the 20 fast so I can at least have some points available to run like the rib stubby here. Oh, great textures. Other Josh is from, oh, wait. I have Josh Jones and Josh Jacob. Oh, didn't even realize that. We got basically, we got the guy that's got the same name as a football player that I know. All right, we're not using this AK-40. I don't think this is going to be a board for it. Vermont. That's one I actually haven't heard in a long time. Let's go use something fun. Let's go use like a P90, you know? Do I need that light? No, not really, but do I have the points for it? Yes. Actually, I'm going to take that off. I don't think I need that light. We're just going to go for the CQB suppressor, and I think I'm going to just put that also on support, since it's not like I'm getting any benefit from running it on assault. Oops. Got the revives, and they died. Get back up, brothers. That's cooked. That's cooked.
We're attempting to capture Bravo.
You son of a gun. P90 to the 1.5x thermal is nice. I would agree. The,
We are attempting to capture
shoot, actually, I got enough point. We could do something kind of fun here. Where is that thermal? The thermal hybrid's 35. Hold on, we're gonna take this off probably. Oh, wait. And then go down to the long suppressor. Now we can throw on the thermal hybrid. Dude, this is a blender match so far. You don't care for the new hollow thermal? Really? What up, BTP? Actually like the new, I like it. It's just it costs so many points, and it's like normally you don't got the points available for it, but because I'm using the USG right now, I do. Trying to figure out what's the best gun to use against these people, and it's like I almost feel like maybe I need to run like the M4A1, like something that's got a bit more stopping power to it, better for, that's got good mobility stopping power, kind of like a little bit of an all-arounder. No, I don't think I'm able to run the gun I want to run here, or that I was originally going to run. The fact that they're pushed out like that means I must have a doo-doo Nuggets team. P90 with the thermal's outrageous. I don't know if I'd say it's outrageous, but it's definitely good. I'm getting fried. M4A1 are at 553. Yeah, it's like, might even switch over to the green laser, just get myself a little bit more of that. We'll go for peak mobility right now. Okay, hold up. Let's get in here and mess some shit up. All right, that's great. I'm getting hit from like every angle possible. I'm getting hit from like literally every angle. And teammate is not really properly rushing up there at the tank, which is definitely what we need if we're gonna have any. My teammates blow. I'll take off siege so I don't get thrown back in there, but my teammates actually blow. I need more than a I need a good team. That's what I need. That is what I need. You know, I'll even throw I was just thinking about this. I'll even throw on Eastwood. And I still will throw on I'll throw on Manhattan just because. Manhattan can be really fun. Just it's like it's a bit more hit or miss, I feel like, if it is or not. RFC, basically all I'm doing is like I have a little bit of minor color correction on my NVIDIA control panel, like 56% instead of 50 on my color saturation, a little bit extra brightness, and then other than that, I really don't be doing a whole lot. And now I can actually afford to run something different here on this, but I'll still end up running probably a carbine. Like, what I feel like running? That M277 was beaten cheeks, which was really good. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I do have a RFC. I do have a color settings video if you want to go, or not color settings, but just a graphic settings video if you want to go check that out. Made it roughly around season 2. If you need any help setting things up. Best attachments for snipers? I'm not the person to ask for that. Being truthful here. I can snipe for sure, but I'm not a guy that's gonna have everything leveled up to give you attachment advice. Ouch.
Grab what you can.
Yeah, did I just get saved by my medkit? Dude, this is why the M4 is so good. Like, you just... variety of ranges, good bullet velocity. It's like, bro, just beats ass. Like, certified ass beater.
Hostiles all over the place.
The Holy Molar. Yo, hey, what up, Cozy? What up, dude? Yes, sir. Cozy, you know I don't take breaks. I don't take time off. We don't quit. That is what we do. We're consistent. I am the epitome of consistent. Good to have you in here. Hope all is well over there on your end. I just be keeping up with all your stuff on Instagram. All like your I've been seeing you doing a lot of your like I want to call them like the health recipes of like some of like the shakes and stuff like that. And I did see actually, I think you came back and your first video back ended up actually doing like some numbers, doing that kind of that nostalgic style with the text over it. I like that. I think that type of stuff is got a lot of potential. I feel like it's one of those things where as soon as you catch the algorithm for it, then you're pretty good. Yeah, my FOV is at 120. I run max FOV. Yeah, that's what we do. That is what we do. I know, I just like, I mean, I'm doing it for the love, like, I do it for the love of the game. You know, if I'm not passionate about it, then I'd have to go do something else. But I'm passionate about making vids and content creation. And I just like, you know, I like this. Streaming's not something I've been as consistent with, but videos, of course. Streaming is something I've been more recently consistent with. I just like hanging out with the people and talking, and I think it's really cool. Wait, what is it? Consistency is operating of dials, not switches when you learn the mental aspect of it. Oh, are you talking, Josh, are you like an old head over here? You know what I'm saying? Like Unk status, talking about dials versus buttons and stuff.
Let's go.
Appreciate you. Just having fun toying with the algorithm and whatnot in my free time. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. We've been friends for like goddamn, I don't know how long. It's been for even like, it's damn near been, I don't even want to know, 7, 8 years, something like that. It is a long time. But yeah, it's like, you never know. You never know what you can do with it. Something might just pop off and totally change your life. And of course, you got a knack for talking. I mean, that's that is what you got recruited to Carnage for way back in the day, was chatting. That's what I got recruited to Carnage for back in the day. Back in the days of commentator pub stomper. Oh, dude, if I could actually aim, that'd been great. Holy shit. Unk took over. What's the new map, or where's the new map? It's the stream title for Hagental base. You know what I'm saying? What's your KD? Mine is a 3.12, something like that right now. I'm 31, but I'm mentally raised old since I came out of the womb. Oh, you're born an old head. Bro, I've been seeing some of them. Was it those kids on TikTok that? What's his name? He was doing the dishes at like 2 years old, or whatever the hell it was. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, damn. If Cozy's still here, bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack, dude. Every time I see something, you talk about something like health related and shit, it's like it gets me chomping at the bit to get back into the gym. I just haven't been able to. But I dude, I want to get back into it every time I see something. I'd have a surgery in December and stuff like that, and acid reflux is a pain in the butt. That's what that was for. U-Chain and Jared. Damn, dude, Jared's a real throwback. You know what's crazy about that? The only guy I've ever met from YouTube was Jared, and that's because he lived in Kansas City, and he came through Nebraska for a MGK concert, and so he came by, and we actually, I believe, recorded a video together. I literally have a picture with him that. It like dates back to like 2016 or something, 2017. He's the only guy I've actually met through doing YouTube stuff. That's a hell of a throwback, though. You turn 38 tomorrow, but I'm like fine widening my Battlefield skills rather than heading backwards. Wait. Yeah, that's Jared. Yeah, Jared came through, dude. Hey, Cozy, the shitty part about that, this actually brought back a memory too. So he came through, and he was planning on like driving. The concert got over like super late, and this is back when he was like 16, 17 years old. Him and the one girl that he was with, they planned on driving back to Kansas City, I think, and it was or wherever they were going, it was gonna be like 4 hours away, and it was already like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm like, are you guys really gonna do that? So I ended up having to buy them a hotel for them to stay for the night, and I had to pick them up from the venue. I was like, they did not plan literally anything out, and so it was just kind of like put upon me. They just came through tickets, and I don't know what was going to what they thought was going to happen after that. Yeah, he came through, hung out, and then I had to take him to the venue, and then I had to pick him up, and then, and then I had to go get him a hotel. Dude, it was like, I just spent like $200 plus than gas just to meet the dude, because he didn't, like, him and that girl didn't plan anything. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna leave y'all stranded, you know. So and that's a throwback. Wow, unlocked that. Oh, I was definitely shaking my head. I was kind of pissed. I was like, you're telling me I gotta go pick y'all up at this time, and I gotta go do this, and I gotta get y'all a room, and it's like I was at my parents' place still at the time. And it's like we don't got room for people to be staying here. So yeah, I had to adult, but granted, I was older than him. Yeah, I don't want to leave. I didn't want to leave him hanging, but fun times. I saw Cozy, were you there? Were you hanging out with I don't know if you like ever hang out with Apollo at all, but I saw him, Yankee, and I think it was Tasty were out in New York for a little bit. I think I saw yeah, Tasty came over from Denmark. I don't know if you got out if you hung out with them at all, or if you fuck with them like that. 2, 3. Gotta wait it out. Gotta wait it out. There's 3 dudes over here. Oh, dude, I looked down the mini map, and right as I looked down, he came through. Saw that. Would love to meet Tasty, but I don't keep up with Landon much these days. Yeah, I mean, neither do I. I talk to him occasionally on like Instagram or something like that. Bro is the biggest mystery out of anyone I know. Like, he is just I don't understand him as a human being. Never did. Like, I'm still confused by who he is. He was like the most private person I've ever met. Like, he didn't want you to know shit. I remember he freaked out when we found out his IRL name. Like, bro was in witness protection, the way he kept that secret.
Let's go.
Son of a gun. Yo, pinch. Yes. Oh, kind of tearing some ass. Hold up. Let's get this little W here real fast. Hey, you know what, Cozy? Hey, it's somewhere. It is somewhere in my phone. Hold up. If I have this, I will show the camera. Hold up. It is somewhere way back in the archives of my phone. No, I might not have this. I have a picture from when he was in the hospital and he was like all drugged up. Damn, I don't think I got it. And he was like flipping his finger off. It was the funniest shit. I still got it somewhere. I wonder what's up with Carnage these days. TBH always felt the team had a formula, but they needed more than one person operating it. They quit. I'm pretty sure Apollo announced that they quit, or that the team was like done operating, but I think they just farm views on Twitter with the account. I know I checked the account the other day just because I saw them posting, and I caught the unfollow, and I was like, oh, all right. I had that for forever, but I guess they got rid of me at some point. The team, like me and Ears talked about this, like we've talked about this ad nauseum, that the team could have been so much more, except it literally went downhill. If I met Cozy, I'm not sure if you remember it, but right when whatchamacallit, Black Ops 4 came out, we did the race stream, which was nowhere close to what Doom was doing, but he went on vacation like in December for a month. Like did the race and then literally dipped out in December and just went on vacation, and there was like nothing was happening. And that was like the literal downfall of that team, was right there. And then it just never recovered. Like, yeah, I mean, he tried to do the Carnage Fortnite. No, I mean, you know, I remember that, like, them trying it wasn't a bad thing, right? You know, we had a lot of good people in the team at that point during that time, but everything was just everything was just super poorly managed and executed, and as a result, you saw the downfall and people left. You know, that is what it is. I left around that time, actually. BO4 did have crazy juice, bro. Swag was pulling like 100,000+ views of video back on BO4. Like that thing had some straight gas. Admiral Puddin Pop, who are we talking about? I got Powerpuff 3D on my team. Was that your name, Josh? I think you're saying something about being a teammate, needing a teammate. Yeah, 100+K non-nostalgic COD videos are relic, literally. Or it's not, well, I can't, I was about to say it's non-nostalgic, but Handler is getting views on MW 2019, but that's still kind of nostalgic, so. Hey, that'll be MW4 if Infinity Ward somehow manages to whip up the best thing since sliced bread. It'll be probably like that for the first month, I'd say. And then when GTA comes out, well, all bets are off. COD really might be in. COD really might be in for like Doomsday when GTA comes out. I've been telling people that it's like, bro, if you stay on COD during GTA time, like, just the door is that way. Like you're chalking yourself. Like that is gonna make a new generation of millionaires. That's like adult. That's gonna be like adult Roblox, you know, brain rot views probably. But on simple things like car locations and whatnot. I think everybody and their mom should give that a try. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna full send try GTA. Dude, I'm not doing that. I'm not going that way. Steve, I'm using the M433. Had a pretty kick-ass build on it. I'm not gonna cap. Yo, let me up here so I can hop on the roof. Yeah, that dude. And imagine what I've been telling people. Imagine this: a PS5 Pro, $900. GTA, probably $80 to $100. You're spending $1,000 between getting a new console and getting GTA. People are buying GTA instead of COD. You know, when you think about like how booty butt cheeks COD has been the last couple of years, people are spending their hard-earned cash money on GTA. So Infinity Ward really got to do the Lord's work on this. Only time will tell. I'm using an Astro A40s. A40s, A50s are really great. You'll have him for a long time. I would come get you, teammate. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Is that GTA ain't coming out on the old consoles, and everybody in their people gotta pony up that cash, and you know, they're not buying COD. You know, they should drop gun to drop MW4 in the summer, probably. Well, I think GTA was originally supposed to come out. What is it? Well, technically, it should have been coming out next month. So, but they, you know, they delayed it. It was supposed to come out like May, which would have been fine. I said it was going to be a pasty white summer as a result. But I agree with you. I mean, but I don't think COD's ever switching their release time for anything. It is what it is. What it is. We'll see what happens. Interested to see how everything plays out. If they actually, I will say that if COD doesn't drop in the first month of October, they are screwed. It's got to be. They got to drop in the first month. It's got to drop first month of October, so it's got a head start. You can't drop it within like a couple of weeks of GTA coming out. Like, that's just not good. Yeah, they should hire me over at Activision. I'd be coming up with some good ideas, bro. I know what those guys are doing over there. Yeah, yeah, you gotta win it over while there's still breath. Like, when it's as soon as it's GTA season, good luck, Call of Duty. Good luck. Let's see. You know, I might whip out something here that's got a little bit more distance on it. Okay, I don't need the violet laser. I wouldn't mind. We can run the maybe the Canton stuff either. I'm saying. We'll still have some points left over. Actually, we don't even have any. That's not good. Wait, hold up. I take that back. Aha. Money moves. You're awesome at what you do. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I'd be trying. Oof. What is that? What kind of sight was that on the M4? You know, it is annoying that it's not dropping on PC off rip. I don't know what the reason is. You know what? I heard there's a rumor that apparently GTA is dropping online a month after release. That's a rumor I heard. And if that's true, oh Lord. Hey, GTA is the game that's cozy. That's gonna bring Tan Kid back. He's gonna be making vids on that game. I can't whip that out right there. And they took out all my favorite shrubbery. Alright guys, let's get over here and like try this. Dude, I can't shoot through some goddamn cardboard. Nice, sector taken. There's someone in the corner? Yeah, dude. Tan just basically does all the editing. So like a game of pulling out random throwback names. See, I still talk to Tan regularly because he does all the, he does everything for Swag. He basically he does all the editing, the thumbnails, all like kind of the behind the scenes stuff for Swag. But like he's still very much in the game, but just not on his own. Bro, actually, if I'm not mistaken, he might have actually gotten married recently. I wasn't sure if he was serious about it. But I think he got married. He may have got married to actually a girl that technically, I think she was a mod for Swag. I want to say that sounds about right. And what up, PDT? I'm using the B36A4 right now. All right, gentlemen, get back up. Otherwise, we're cooked. I can't see shit over there. Dude, I'm getting stuck on everything, too. I'm getting stuck on, like, pool chairs.
Let's move.
I still got that shot on me, but my bullet reg wasn't regging. Alright, I don't think my teammates are coming over here for me. I'm a literal, like, time capsule with my memory over here. I pull out shit from forever ago. That's actually a good beacon. I said I got that shot on me, then I just started whiffing. Alright, come on, gentlemen. Let's snag this here real fast. Oh, my shots can't go through shrubbery. Alright. I wonder if Scatman's still alive? Dude, that's a throwback right there. And honestly, I do not know. If anybody would know that, that would be like a, if you remember Kevin or Atrocity, that'd be a him thing. Him and Primitive AK are real close with all like the investing stuff, and I feel like they would know if he's still around. I assume so. I still, if you remember the clan, this is another throwback here, Feared by All, if you remember them, FBYA, like a smaller pub stomping team. The leader, Keith, if you remember him, me and him follow each other on Instagram. He's like a totally normal dude. He's into like cars and shit. I don't know why he like randomly followed me like one time, but he just like showed up and I was like, all right, cool. I mean, he was a dope guy. We'll take off Eastwood here. Go put on. Yeah, we can stay with these maps. Oh, Seth, sorry, I didn't see what you said. Crazy how GTA Online was released back in 2013 in October after the September release. Did it really come out only a couple months after? I thought it was like 6 months to a year or something, right? I thought it was actually like a good amount of time. I swear it was like longer than like... Yeah, I swear it was longer than that. Dude, I almost want to Google this. Like, when did GTA Online come out? Because I know it wasn't at release, and I swear there's like at least a few months of just pure story mode before online was out. Okay, maybe I might still run that B36. I was kind of no. Definitely more envious the higher player counts in the region. You get to be more selective with the map choice. Yeah. I mean, well, I'm central United States, so I guess yeah, I have some benefit in that regard. So that's definitely nice. I do feel kind of bad for people over in less populated regions. Also, I mean, this wouldn't be a problem if they actually just, you know, made enough content for the game and kept the players, right? My reload was slow as dog shit. So, oh, Cozy was only a month? Okay, well then maybe I'm tweaking out. Maybe my old man memory is getting to me. I am 30 after all. Yo, his name's Upland Chuck. Got another Chuck in my squad. B36 is the most consistent. That is facts. Son of a gun. Mantling random things. Oh, that is an enemy. That's... Wait, those are two enemies in the corner. I couldn't even tell. Yo, Upland, come on. Welkin. Yes. Dirty, young whippersnapper. Alright, brother. I got a bounce. Good catching up with you. Good shit. Want to get better at your health. Just remember small. Change that up. Yes. Good. Hey, good catching up with you too, dude. Don't be a stranger. Say hi every now and again. We got each other on Instagram. But have a good rest of your night. Thanks for stopping through and hanging out. I do be taking care of myself.
Tracking you outside the AO. Get back.
Yeah, there we go.
All call signs. Take the sector and keep pushing our attack.
Oh, you're good, Ernie. I'm using the QBZ right now. Holy shit, if I could aim.
Move to attack
Grab
the
what you can.
We are moving on objective Alpha. We're targeting Alpha.
Okay. I will cook you in a 1v1. I doubt that. You know the amount of randoms on the internet that have said that to me? Oh, I got sniped from way up top. Oh, Welkin. Yep. Ginger Jesus, thank you.
My back.
Goat mode, goat mode. What are you willing to say to him? Bro, I keep everything a full stack. I keep everything a full stack. I'm not, you know, pussyfooting around, not giving accurate feedback because I'm talking to a dev. It's like, the only way you actually improve or get better for anything is by getting real, honest, genuine feedback. I mean, you can't handle it, and then you're just a puss. Like, I'm not here for that. If I'm giving feedback, I'm giving straight up, honest feedback. DICE, I think EA and DICE does gather people together, though. You know, for feedback, and that's also why they have like the labs, the battle labs, for people to test and give feedback on stuff, which I think is smart. I'd say to DICE to nerf that VCR, bro. The VCR is not even like OP. Like being 100%, I don't think the VCR is OP.
Return ASAP.
You know what, Dex? There are times, I didn't read your full comment, but there are some times where I do feel like my hit reg is kind of like not always there with the QBZ, and I don't know why. How much do you think the game issues are devs being tone deaf or pressure? You know, I probably got to give it like it's got to be like 50-50. Because there are people that are truly out of touch. Like, and it's maybe not even the base dev, it's the people that make the say so on the decisions. It's like they're the ones that are out of touch with everything. I'm gonna try the lightweight rounds. Let's see. Like that. It's the people that like I think are making some of the top decisions that are the ones that just aren't as always with it. Because things definitely could be better, but it's like who has the say so on stuff, you know? There could be there could be a dev that plays the game a lot and knows exactly what's going on, and he's not the one that's in charge of stuff. It's the person that doesn't play hardly, you know, or I believe it's probably one of those things. Let me in here. I'm gonna run by the tank. Don't notice me. Gotcha. Love that. Love to see it. Yeah. Well, Dex, I can definitely see that. Yeah, RIP Vince, dude. He was an absolute goat for a developer. But I think he did a good job. I think he did a good job with like getting Battlefield to a really good spot. And then it's just like up to whoever else is there and listening to get to like keep things on a better track. And I don't think, and EA and DICE have never been like that great for like, you know, seasonal content battle pass type stuff. Like they're not Fortnite, you know? So they definitely could take some notes. That's for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to head out this evening. Sorry, I know some of y'all just got here. I think PDT only got here not that long ago. But I'm going to be heading on out because I got to get some recording done. I would like to eat some dinner and make sure I got a video up for you all tonight here and along with a TikTok. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's been super awesome. And I look forward to seeing y'all here again tomorrow or in the comments on the video. I'll be checking all those things out. I will check out what Bucky was saying here as far as give me a video idea over on my Instagram. And all right, Josh, you can definitely go ahead and do that. But with that being said, guys, thank y'all for hanging out. I'll see you all later, tomorrow, whatever it is. And sorry, Brooks, you literally got here as I'm outroing the stream, bro. I'm sorry, dude. All right, I'll see you guys all next time. Have a good one.